Yo, low quality commish. What's up, dog?
Bro, I've got a tax write-off. I mean, a 5K charity event going off in like 5 minutes. What do you want?
Okay. So Steen just went down with a positive test in warm-ups. We gotta pull the plug on this, man.
No.
What do you mean no? We gotta postpone this game.
Nope.
Dude, I had a player test positive who was just in the locker room with all my boys.
Not happening.
We have like 9 combined people that have tested positive. It's just gonna run through the team. I mean, you did this at Calgary. That's how it happened to us.
I don't know what you want from me. My hands are tied. I gotta go. I got this charity event that I've worked really hard on, and then I gotta go home and count an absurdly large bag of money given to me for not giving a shit about any of your lives.
Low quality fans of a very sick Bruins team. They're quality. They're high quality. It's a high quality. Just what they are. A high quality Bruins team. They're still high quality. I'm so mad I could die. It's not a dub. And look, I'm just going to get this out here right now. All right, I'm going to say some things in this video which will likely contradict the other things I'm going to say in this video. I'm going to contradict myself. I know I'm going to do that. I'm sure. Because I am so mad about this game. And we keep saying, well, everyone's got COVID. Everyone's out. But there's an issue there. There's an issue. The first thing I want to bring up is we basically did a venting bitch session of a podcast. My buddy Alex Knucklepuck, I call him, or I guess I call him Alex more than Knucklepuck, but Knucklepuck is his handle. He came onto the podcast with us. We talked about the COVID situation. He's a Canes fan, so we talked a little bit about that, but we did just an emergency thing tonight, and it's going to come out tomorrow. Short Shift Podcast, available wherever you get your you can rate us on Spotify now. You can actually rate things on Spotify. Here's my issue with this game. We're going to talk about the game, but here's my issue, and I'm not going to stay mad the whole time. I don't like to do that. Here's my issue. We did get a goal. I'm throwing the goal away. Lucky bounce late in the game. We had so much chances. I don't even know how many. I literally, game ended, boom, deleted the window, boom, recording. I didn't look at any of the stats or shit. We're just talking about it. We had at least close to 40 shots. I think it was close to 40, might have been 40. The effort was there. It was there. We still are bottom 5 in shooting percentage of the league. Maybe lower than number 5 now, or higher, however you want to look at that. So, bottom 5 in shooting percentage. That's just who we are as a team. We know that now. I kept saying in the beginning of the season, well, if our shooting percentage goes closer to the mean, our goals will go up because we have one of the highest expected goals in the league. We are expected to score a shit ton. We don't, but we're expected to. Advanced analytics. See, there are times where advanced analytics don't tell the whole story. Don't tell the data nerds that. I love advanced analytics. I'm a data nerd. But still, the problem I haven't even gotten to the problem yet. I keep twisting it around. Make a play. Somebody make a play. Pasternak can't make a play? No, I get it. We're missing a bunch of people. Marchand is out. Bergeron out. 2 very important people. They're out. Smith, that's a top 6 guy for us. He shouldn't be a top 6 guy, but he's a top 6 guy for us. Out. Steen, who was going to be a late addition, out 20 minutes before the game started. The NHL was like, nah, fuck it, still play. I don't know if you can hear the train or not. Who else? Bleed, Frederick, they wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Swayman, doesn't matter, he wasn't starting. But we only had 11 forwards, we didn't have 12. Fuck it, who cares? Someone make a play. Pasternak, make a play and score. You had a full, not a breakaway, but a one-on-one with Varley when we're down 2 goals. Score! Taylor Hall, 1 goal in the last, 14 games? Something like that? Buddy, remember Taylor Hall is a Boston Bruins? I don't have any help. You're a game changer. Make a play. Grzelcyk, McAvoy, make a play. Put the puck in the net. Get one through. One. And you know what? If I was shouting about this after one game, sure, it's fine. I'm overreacting. But come on. All season. And I know we've had highs, and I'm still very high on this team. I think we have a ton of potential. I love this team. Someone's got to make a play. Every single game. Even the ones where we put up 4 goals. We kind of look at it and go, man, you're taking shots from fucking anywhere but the slot. Then in the end, we did take a couple from there. We got in there. But even Riley's fucking goal, I don't even want to call it a goal, bounced off of the defender, took a weird fucking curve and in. Varlamov deserved that shutout. He played well. And again, it's not like we played all that poorly. We really didn't. But someone make a play. Put the puck in the net. The first 40 minutes, I think we might have had 5 chances from the slot. Outside of the perimeter. Every time. They look like me when I'm playing NHL 22 on Superstar difficulty. Fly down the wing on a fast break, chuck it to the middle, hope it goes through 3 pairs of legs, gets to my guy, open net, goal. Guess what? It works more for me. Make a play. Make excuses all day long. I get it. COVID riddling our team. We're missing 6 starters. I get it. Impact guys. David Pastrnak won a Rocket Richard. Taylor Hall was supposed to be one of the best second liners in the league. Not the best, but one of the best. He was a huge acquisition. Everyone is facing droughts on this team. Everyone. Foligno hasn't scored a goal yet. I know I talked about Foligno just not doing a lot. Foligno hasn't scored a goal all season. This is game 26. I know he was injured, but fuck, man. Everyone's facing droughts, except for the guys who score once in a while. Marchand's not facing any droughts. Bergeron's probably not. I haven't looked at his shit, but he's at a... No, he's not. He's doing well. What is happening to this team? This team does have talent. What is happening right now? The perimeter shots are great. But if Bruce Cassidy, Don Sweeney, Joe Sacco included, this isn't a Cassidy versus Sacco thing. If our coaching staff and front office look at this team 26 games in and see that we are averaging like 33, 34 shots a night, we take a ton of fucking shots. And yet we have one of the worst shooting percentages in the league. Middle of the pack, goals for per game. I mean, back half of middle of the pack. This is what the team is, man. Yes, I get it. This game, I'm not even talking about just this game. A ton of excuses this game. But this is what the team is. We need improvements. Can they happen internally? Maybe. But we need improvements. We had a couple of good games against Calgary and Edmonton. Good wins. Wins that we had less shots on net by a margin. But quality. There has to be a middle ground between overpassing, looking for the perfect shot, and just throwing the puck at the net from the perimeter and never making a move inside. This team needs some finish, man. God, if we had just a little bit. You raise our shooting percentage from 7%. up to 9, which is still bottom third in the league. And holy shit, we got a team. We're winning more games, I'll tell you that much. Brutal. Fucking... I'm so mad. Not really about the result, but someone's got to make a fucking play. Get the puck in the net. It doesn't have to be flashy. I like the high slot idea. But here's my issue. You know what we're doing? And it took me way too long to figure this out. We've brought the center up to be the high slot guy instead of front of the net. Good. You know what we never told the wingers to do? Collapse the net. So our center gets it in the high slot. We got defenders on either side of him up on the blue line. And the wingers are down. We are a 3-point line. And no one gets to the front of the net. And you know what? To a lot of you guys' point, when we do, no one fucking wins the puck battle, do they? I know I'm being negative. God, I'm just flabbergasted at this bullshit. I can't believe what I just watched. It wasn't shit effort, but it was a lot of nothing. A lot of fluff and filler. This is... Any of you guys watch anime? Any of you guys ever watch, I don't know. Naruto's a really popular one. And how you got to the big battle at the end. Yeah, I watched some anime. Get to the big battle at the end. And it's crazy, right? It's like a fucking god and she's pissed and she's a tree and all that. And then you get 40 episodes of filler once a week, by the way. That's what it's like. Throughout that game, you get 15 minutes of filler. Nothing really happens. The shots are taken. We took 12 shots in 12 minutes. Wow. Yeah, the problem is, 2 of them came from the fucking blue line. 3 of them took them from the far corners. 2 of them came from behind the net. And that math doesn't add up. But you get what I'm saying. Olmark starts. He was good. He, I didn't dislike his game. He had a couple frantic moments, but I thought he was pretty good. Current COVID list, I think I already mentioned it, but Marchand, Bergeron, Frederick, Bleed, Smith, Swayman, and Steen 20 minutes before the game. COVID protocol. So we're just going to wait on an Islanders breakout. I'm pretty sure tomorrow we're going to get news of Vegas having some positive tests. I don't know what the league's doing with this. Check out the Short Shift pod. We talk a bunch about it. The Islanders in their last 10, 2-5-3. 31st in goals scored per game. They only scored 2 on an empty netter. Barzal is out. And they're playing Chara. I just can't think of a scenario. They are terrible. And their best player is out. And they're playing Chara, who, as we know, just can't keep up right now. And we lost. Hey guys, I got so frantic through this whole recording process that I forgot to talk about the Lions. So here's a picture of the Lions for a moment because I'm a terrible host of this show. You'll notice that we are missing a player, like I mentioned. Steen, Hall, and Pasta, and Coyle are your top line. That's... Yep. DeBrus, Danica, Froden. God, why did I do this? You know what? Yeah, you're done looking at these. Okay, bye. Puck drops! A few minutes in, and Koeman takes the most obvious high stick I've seen all season. More obvious than the John Moore one that I forgot to mention, even though I brought it up in the last video, being like, kind of ironic with what happens in the third, and I never actually mentioned what happens in the third. He took a high stick to the face, and it was really obvious. This one was more obvious. Chara did it. No call. It actually set you up for the game of every time there was a super obvious penalty, would not get called. Half the calls in this game were bizarre. Both teams got away with a bunch of shit, so it's not a ref game, but holy refereeing, we're hitting those days in the middle of the season where referees also take off. They're like, let's just get through to Christmas. They don't give a shit, man. They don't give a shit. God, I'm so bitter right now. That being said, 6 minutes into the game, we draw a slashing call, super weak. Maybe a makeup call? I don't know. Super weak call there. Didn't like that one, but we get the power play. No dice, and not good! The best chance went to the Islanders again on a fast break the other way. Olmark makes the saves. You know what? I would not realize how many fast breaks and chances the other way go against us power play. On the power play, I wouldn't realize how many chances go the other way against us unless I kept saying, and the best chance of the power play goes to, how many times have I said that this season? Best chance of the power play, fast break the other way. I feel like I say it once every other game. That's a lot. That is a lot for a power play. 8:13 left of the period. Neither team has been able to really build anything. There's little spurts here and there. They've been mostly the better team at this point, I think, but it's a little iffy. It's just an inexcusable play. It's a board battle between the net, or behind the net, I mean, between Carlo and Martin, and Cizikas is coming in to help. The puck gets bunted up to the right of Ullmark, bunted up right through Riley's legs, and Clutterbuck is there to accept the puck and just nails it. High glove. Ullmark never has a chance at this. This is super quick. That's 1-0. And I, with my stupid fucking brain, went, all right, we're not getting shut out by the Islanders. I was right. 13 seconds after we give up the first goal, Howla goes for high sticking. We do kill it, thank God, because that could have been a quick hole. And I didn't want to see this team in a quick hole, but it didn't really matter. But it was a good kill. The last 5 minutes of the period, pretty good for us. It's pretty good. Not that bad. Some chances, some pressure, caught up in shots a little bit. Nothing goes in, of course. But the game isn't out of reach, and we're going to go to the second period. I want to stop here for a second and give some thoughts on Stud and Froden. They were non-existent. Froden was never going to steal a job. Really, he would have to do something really crazy. He was never going to steal a job, but it would have been a good moment to step up. Didn't do anything. Stud was less noticeable than Froden. I am a huge Stud guy. I have held on to my Stud stock through everything, through all of this. I'm not selling this stock on principle alone at this point. Stubbornness. But holy shit, does this shake you to the core of, hey man, this was a great opportunity for you, and you did jack shit against a terrible team with a lot of favorable matchups. So there's that. Second period, 6 seconds in, forward for high sticking. Not worried yet. It's nice movement. Ullmark never saw it. 3 bodies in front. 3 bodies. And DeBrusque, who's playing the high right side, retreats as the puck gets moved to the center. He retreats into the slot. It gets moved back over to the right dot. And DeBrusque sort of approaches, but hesitates. And Bevelier is able to take all this space down to inside that right dot. Inside of it. Fires this high glove side, far side on Ullmark. Ullmark never sees it. No chance. Really nice play shot. Really hell of a shot. But that's 2-0. Still not worried because I am a moron. Not worried. 2-0. Okay. Early in the second. Okay. Let's do this. Let's buckle down. Let's make something happen. 10:38 left in the period. It's an offensive zone draw. We win the draw. Grizz has it on the left point. And Foligno starts a fight with Martin. Because, or supposedly, because Martin had a kind of high hit on Pastrnak. Kind of got him in the head with an elbow. Now, it didn't look egregious to me, but I'm not at ice level, so I certainly see how it could have. I am never, ever going to agree with starting a fight in the offensive zone while you have possession outside of your player having just been crushed and lying on the ground in front of you. Right off the draw, you started this shit. Offensive zone, we have the puck, we're down 2 goals! Foligno wins the fight, I guess you could say. I don't know, kind of a tie. And then guess who gets the extra 2 minutes? We fucking do. So now we're on the penalty kill. Down 2 goals. When we were in the offensive zone with the puck. Beat them on the scoreboard, please. Or if we're in the defensive zone, yeah, even with the extra penalty, fight them there. That's fine. Fuck! We kill it, and shortly after, Pasta with a nice feed to Howla. Howla gets into the offensive zone and then has a clever feed back to Pasta. And Pasta is at the top of the slot, receives the puck, and realizes they're playing very loose defense, sprints right in on Varley, dekes, and then tries to go 5-hole. Varlamov makes the save, misses by like 8 inches, gets him right in the pad, basically just shoves it right into his pad. Pasta, what has happened? What happened? I know he had a off season from hell. I know life isn't easy right now, and for him more than most. So I don't want to be too critical. But if we're going to talk about what happens on the ice, Pasta is struggling. We keep talking about the lack of finish, If there's one guy other than Marchand on this team where you went, well, he's gonna score some goals, it'd be Pasta. Does anyone have faith when Pasta has the puck that's hitting the back of the net right now? It just doesn't look good. And this was a huge opportunity to get within one. And it just didn't even look like he really made a chance out of it. It was a great play. And then he shoves it right into the pad. God, I'm whiny. I'm such a whiny little bitch. But if I'm going to whine about stuff, let's pick apart something else. 4-on-2 shortly after, near the end of the period. 4-on-2. It's a nice drop pass to Riley. He's the last guy back. Now the Islanders are catching up, right? A little pressure from behind. Riley fires a bullet pass to the right, I think looking for Qual, and just flings it right past him. Might have been deflected. But hey, you know how I saw that? 4-on-2, we didn't get a shot off because Riley fucked up the pass. Or, hey Riley, shoot. God, I'm so critical today. But this is embarrassing. A 4-on-2, no shots on net. Period will end 2-0. Into the third. 3:25 in, our chance, a power play. Char trips Hall. Let's make something happen. A minute in, McAvoy for cross-checking. So now we're 4 for 4 for a minute, and then shorthanded for a minute after that. Grizz gets hooked. So it's a 4v4 for 58 seconds, because we had killed off the initial thing, and then it will be 5v4 power play for about a minute for us, and then back to 5v5. Killed it, and then also didn't score. Pulled Olmark with 2:55 left in the period. No luck there. Clutterbuck gets the empty netter. Goes to 3-0. And then Riley. I mentioned this already. Under a minute left. Riley coming down the left wall and just throws the puck on net. Takes a deflection off of the defender who's on top of him. And just does this weird knuckle puck curve around the glove and in. That's 3-1. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Didn't get shut out. Fuck you. You deserved it. No, you didn't. No. What am I saying? Contradicting, right? They didn't deserve to get shut out. No one can finish. And again, if it was just this one game, I'd be a maniac to be like, oh my God, this team can't finish. But it's all season. I feel like I have legs to stand on. I feel like I have multiple legs to stand on. Maybe even more than 2. I should get an extra leg for this fucking argument. Did I swear too much this episode? Feels like I have. It really does. A lot of bug eyes going this period. That's your final score, 3-1. Woo! Didn't get shut out. Game notes. A lot of people are out, but this Islanders team has been terrible. That was my game note. Yeah. A lot of people out, but this Islanders team has been terrible. Someone's got to make a play. Someone has to make a play. And no one did. We finally have a pair of good wins, and then we get blown out by the struggling Knights and lose to the lowly Islanders in a game that you should have won. I have a question for you guys, and this is negative. It's negative. Outside of Marchand and Bergeron, Swayman, and I'll say Olmark too, who's exciting on this team right now? Better question. No. Way better question. What duo is exciting? That's the real problem. We know Hall has lost confidence. We know that. We know Pasternak is choking up on that stick. We know the DeBrusque situation. Howla, Foligno. I don't know. Guys, we need something from you. Nosek, I think Nosek quietly still plays a really good game. I've never needed Nosek to be the heavy volume scorer. I would like him to pot a few. He is underperforming, but I do like his game a lot. But what duo gets on the ice outside of Marchand and Bergeron that you go, let's see what they do? That are exciting, that get your blood pumping, that you see them coming through the neutral zone and you go, they've got something. Because every time I see two players look at each other ready to make a play, I am sure that puck is not going tape to tape. That is the most damning thing about this team right now. Is for some reason, no one has built up chemistry on this team. No one. That's a problem. I'm sorry this video is so negative. I really am. But I'm frustrated about a lot of stuff that is glaring right now. I'm still very high on this team. But some criticism was necessary after this one. And not for effort. Not for effort. Like, comment, subscribe. All that shit. Go Bees!